Hello, everybody. On Saturday, September 28th, 9 a.m. CST and 3 p.m. UK time, Chelsea take on Brighton at Stamford Bridge in the sixth match of the Premier League season. In Chelsea's last five matches, we have a loss, a win, a draw, a win, and a win. We're fifth in the Premier League on 10 points with 11 goals scored and 6 conceded. In Brighton's last five matches, they're undefeated. They have a win, and then 3 draws. They're seventh in the Premier League on 9 points with 8 goals scored and 4 goals conceded. I think a win in this game could be massive for multiple reasons. I think to start, just building momentum. I think this would be incredible, especially it's at home. You know, you look at our next games coming up. We have Ghent at home as our first game of the Conference League, and then we have Nottingham Forest at home, and then Liverpool away. If we win this game, it puts us in a really good position going up into our next 2 home games against 2 opponents that we definitely should be beating. So I think this is going to be a good test of kind of where we actually are, because, you know, we've had really great results this season, and in my opinion, I think we've had a much better start than I thought we would, and I think we've done pretty well. But this will be a good match to kind of test where we are. And like I said, you look at our upcoming fixtures, and if we win this one, let's say we go and beat Ghent, we should take care of Nottingham Forest. That puts us in a really good position to go up against Liverpool at Anfield. Maybe not to win it, but at least to get a draw. Because I do think we really can win these 3 matches in a row. I also think this could massively help fix the home atmosphere. All of this season, I've seen a lot of talk about how Stamford Bridge has just become very toxic and just not a good place to play. And I mean, you've had players come say, like, yeah, I like playing away because the away fans are much better than the home fans. So I think if we win this game and then win our next 2 home games, that could really just help unite Stamford Bridge again and make it a much better atmosphere to play under for the players and a much more tense atmosphere to play under for the away teams. I also think if we win here, our players would really start to become confident in themselves, especially if we go and win at home against Ghent in a European Cup game and then beat Nottingham Forest at home. 3 wins. I mean, that would make it 5 wins in a row. I think our players would really become confident in themselves and the way they're playing. And like I said, it really sets us up for the tougher stretch of games we have coming up. We have Liverpool away, and then I know we have Newcastle in there. I don't know it off the top of my head, but I know our October to like early November, our run isn't easy. And if we could really get this run of form going and get confidence in our players, I think that could be huge. Brighton will also not have their manager. He got a red card in the game against Nottingham Forest, which should set us up even more to be able to go and win this game. I will say I do think our defense will be tested. I think they have a lot of notable attacking threats. They have Matoma, Joao Pedro, Julio Enciso, Danny Welbeck. I think they have good attacking players that'll really test our defense. I think Matoma is probably going to be a big threat on that left side. Joao Pedro is one of the better strikers in the Premier League. I definitely think he's top 10. I highly rate him. I also think Julio Enciso is a fantastic player. So they have a lot of attacking talent. But if our defense can hold them down, I think our attack should be able to score. The high press way we play, the way we break down teams with passing, and our wingers 1v1. And I mean, we have players like Sancho and Kunkun and Jackson. And if Joao Felix needs to come in, he can come in and change the game. Like, I think we have very, very high quality attacking talent that should be able to get the job done if our defense can hold their ground. I'm going to talk about my predicted lineup. Starting in goal, obviously, is going to be Sanchez. I think he's been absolutely incredible the last few games. He was a little shaky against Man City, but after that, I think he's just completely grown in confidence. He really won us the game against Bournemouth and then had another clean sheet against West Ham. He's really starting to shine here at Chelsea, and he was really, really poor last season, so it's really nice to see him have a redemption arc because honestly, I really didn't think we should have loaned out Petrovic. I thought Petrovic was undoubtedly our best keeper, and I still do highly rate Petrovic, but Sanchez has been on another level this season. As for the fullbacks, I think we'll see Gusto and Cucurella. I think we'll see Gusto probably play about 60 to 75 minutes, and then maybe Tosin or Chilwell comes on. But we should be able to see Gusto from the start. And as for Cucurella, obviously he's been incredible. He's the best left back we have at the club, especially in the way we play. He's incredible inverting. When he inverts, you would have thought he's been playing DM his entire life. And then his inverted forward runs, I mean, he plays like a center forward. Like, he's incredible, and he's such a good player to have at the club. And as for center backs, I'm thinking we'll see Fofana and Caldwell again. I would like to see Tosin start, but I think Fofana's going to get the start, especially because I think it's good to have some consistency in the lineup so we're not always switching and changing things out, even though I don't think we're at the point where we really fully know what our starting 11 is, but I think we'll see Fofana and Caldwell as the center back pairing. The midfield will obviously be Enzo and Caicedo. Enzo and Caicedo were absolutely incredible against West Ham. I think Caicedo was one of the best DMs in the league, and Enzo really looked like he's starting to shine under this system. So I think we'll see them play together again. And as for the front four, this is where I think it's going to get interesting. I think we'll see Palmer and Sancho on the wings with Nkunku in the middle and Jackson up top. I think after Nkunku got his hat trick against Barrow and he obviously scored the winning goal against Bournemouth, I think now is when we're going to see Nkunku come into the side, because Nkunku is without a doubt the best straight up goal scorer we have at the club. I think Nkunku guarantees you goals. And I think he's a player you have to get into this side. You can't drop Jackson, because I think Jackson is a better out-and-out number 9 than Nkunku, but Nkunku is a better goal scorer. So you can't drop Jackson. I don't think you can move Jackson to the left wing and play Nkunku up top, because you can't drop Sancho. And I think Madueke is really the person that gets dropped in this lineup. I think we move Palmer back out to right wing, where he doesn't get as singled out as much and marked out of the game and fouled out of the game. And Palmer is still really good in the 1v1 and chance creating and shooting. Is a very good winger, and he said before that he prefers to play right wing and it's his favorite position. So I think our best option is going to be Palmer on the right wing, Sancho on the left wing, with Nkunku in the middle and Jackson up top. I think this front four should be able to get the job done. I think Nkunku coming into the side and starting will be huge. Like I said, he's the best straight goal scorer we have at the club. Sancho has been in incredible form, and he just absolutely tears up his side of the pitch. Especially when we get him to one-on-one opportunities, I think he'll be able to tear up that defense. Obviously, Palmer, he's incredible. We all know what he can do. And then Jackson's been in great form so far. If he can make those runs in behind, and just his positional awareness has been great. And as for a score prediction, I think we win this game 3-1. I'm really excited for this game. I'm super excited to see how we play. Like I said, I think we'll win this game pretty comfortably, and it could set us up onto a really great run of form. Like I said, if we win this, we win our Conference League game, it puts us into a great position going into that Forest at home game. And then if we beat Forest, that puts us even in an even better position to go up against Liverpool. And I mean, if we win these games and draw or maybe even win against Liverpool away, it's probably too early to say this, and I don't want to get carried away, but we could be title contenders. But that's so far in the future, and it's way too early to say anything like that. But if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll have my match review out shortly after the match. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.